Hi, I'm Rick Krane from Artistry, and today we're going to show you how to paint your own custom eyes. These are the still life eyes by my good friend Jeff Lumsden, and Jeff has created these beautiful acrylic eyes that have a really wonderful shape, a really nice cornea to them. I think one of the nice advantages to painting your own custom eyes is that you can take some reference pictures and really create a real super nice look for your own fish. Commercial eyes that you buy on the market are just fine, but when you're painting your own custom eyes, it'll allow you to change pupil shape according to a warm water or a cold water species, but it'll also allow you to change some variations of some colors. Right here we have a reference picture of 4 different largemouth bass, and as you can see we have different color ranges of this fish. So again, when you're painting your own custom eyes, it's nice to have the flexibility or the option to paint the way that your reference pictures look. So let's jump right into painting Jeff's eyes. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a Sharpie marker and we're going to draw a little crosshair on top of the cap of the cornea. Now from this point we're going to come in here and we're going to draw the little shape of what we want our pupil to be. Once you get a basic shape down for your pupil, at this point you can take a paint pen, and this is an Elmer's painter's pen. It's an opaque black and it comes in a fine tip. And what we're going to do with this now is we're going to come to the inside of the eye, okay, to the inside, and we're going to really just trace out what you just put in. Once you feel that your outline is what you want it to be, we can take just a little paper towel here and just a little bit of hand cleaning solution, which is primarily alcohol, and we can wipe off our Sharpie marker. And this leaves us with a basic shape to our pupil. You're going to come back in with your Elmer's paint pencil or paint pen. You're going to continue to fill in this pupil shape. Once this is done, we're going to create a little bit of an apparatus here. And I'm just taking a piece of plastic that I use for some carding material, and I'm going to take just a little bit of this blue painter's tape right here, and we're just going to stick that right on top of our plastic. What this allows us to do, this allows us to place our eye on here so we don't have to handle it and get paint all over ourselves in between our different steps. What we're going to do right now is we're going to take a little bit of our lacquer sealer, okay, and this is nothing more than just an acrylic lacquer sealer that I picked up at one of the hardware stores. And I'm going to come across here and just seal in the black. Okay. The reason why you want to seal this in is as we go through our other colors and our other methods for putting the colors in the eye, you want to make sure that you're not going to disturb the beautiful work that you've already done so far. And again, we're going to take the hair dryer really quickly here. Okay. The next part, what we're going to do is we're going to take, this is a gold metallic Prismacolor Premier Series pen. I like these a lot because they're super fine with gold paint. What we're going to do is we're going to create that really thin, that really fine gold line that sits right around our pupil. Now I'm going to take some optivisors here because over the years I don't see that super fine detail as well as I used to. So we're just going to put these on for a second here, and we're going to come in and show you how we're going to draw this gold ring. So I get really close to the pupil. Just take your time. Okay, once we've achieved that right there, this is the gold ring that I want to see. I can actually at this point remove this away from our blue tape just to take a look to see the gold ring that we've put on our eye. Okay, I'm going to put this right back in the same place. And just as we did with our paint work before, we're going to take a little bit of sealer here. We're going to seal in that gold as well. Now, as you can see when we look at our reference pictures here, there's lots of different values of browns. There's some golds and some metallic looking browns with some deeper areas here. For painting a bass eye, there's no just simple generic way to paint one, because every bass may be just a little bit different to your region or your location in the country. For this particular bass, we're going to use a Newburgh Ebel powder pigment, and we're going to put a little bit of this metallic color in here. This is antique bronze, and I like to use our little 1/4-inch Maxine's mop here, and again, I think that's a really nice brush to do a lot of controlled paint work. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint this color inside the base of the eye. Those little bits of grain that you leave behind will actually add some nice depth and dimension to your fisheye. Once you get that into place, you can put your cover cap back on here. And again, we're going to seal this and dry this with our hair dryer. Okay, what we're going to do here again is just put our eye back on our tape. And now we're going to do just a little bit of conventional airbrushing with our Badger Velocity. We're going to take a color which is a life tone color called Candy Rich Brown. Now when you spray an eye, don't spray directly into the eye, because it'll force air right back at you and you wouldn't want to get paint into your eye. So what we're going to do is we're going to start to spray at an angle here. What I'm looking for is to see a shadow appear at the base of the eye when I'm painting. Okay, once you think that you've basically covered the entire inside part of the eye, I'm going to put my airbrush back in a holder here for a second. And then we're going to remove this eye, and again we're going to take a look and see what we've achieved here with our eye. Now I'm going to take this eye and I'm going to put it next to my reference picture to make sure that I'm within the range that I want to be before I set this eye into a bass head. So we're fairly close to what we're looking for here for our bass eye. I just wanted to show you how simple it is to use these still life eyes. I enjoy them very, very much because, again, it allows me the ability to paint a custom eye for any species of fish, from warm water to cold water to even saltwater fish. Again, I want to thank you for taking an opportunity here to take a look at this eye and just spend some time with us, and hopefully you'll pick up a pair for yourself and try this at home.